And
Abraham Lincoln, February 12, 1809 to April 15, 1865, 16th President, by Raj K. Nalko. Introduction. One of the most famous presidents of the United States of America was born on February 12, 1809, in a small log cabin in Kentucky. His father, Thomas Lincoln, was a farmer and only had enough schooling to write his own name. Abe's mother, Nancy Lincoln, could not write but could read a little. The Lincolns were poor. Abraham Lincoln had an older sister named Sarah. Facts. Born February 12, 1809. Died April 15, 1865. Father, Thomas Lincoln. Mother, Nancy Lincoln. Sister, Sarah. Birthplace, Sinking Spring Farm, Hardin County, Kentucky. Childhood. At that time, Kentucky was a slave state, and the Lincolns hated slavery. They moved from Kentucky to Indiana because Indiana was a free state. Abe and his sister Sarah worked hard in the farm. He helped with splitting wood, plowing, and harvesting. In 1818, when he was 9 years old, his mother died. Older sister Sarah took care of him and the house. In 1819, Thomas Lincoln married Sarah Bush Johnston. Facts. 1818, Abe's mother died. 1819, Thomas Lincoln married Sarah Bush Johnston. Education. Abraham Lincoln had only a little bit of school. At 15, he had altogether 1 year of school. He was very interested in reading books. A few times he walked 20 miles to borrow books. Abraham was good at telling funny stories. People liked him a lot. When he was 21, he set out to explore the new opportunities. He worked as help on the sailboats. New Salem. His employer was impressed by his work and offered a job at New Salem. Abe worked as a manager at the store. He became popular and people trusted him. He joined the debate club and participated in local politics. In 1832, Lincoln ran for Illinois State Assembly. He lost the election. He ran again in 1834 and was elected to the Assembly. Lincoln wanted to know more about law. He studied every spare second of the day and obtained his law license. Marriage. Lincoln met Mary Todd at a party. Later, they married on November 4, 1842. Lincoln engraved "Love is Eternal" on Mary's ring. Lincoln had 4 sons. Abe Lincoln never shouted at his boys. In 1846, Lincoln was elected for U.S. Congress. He worked very hard, but returned home disappointed. Lincoln hated slavery and wanted it to go away. He debated against slavery with Senator Douglas in 1854. Lincoln ran for U.S. Senate. He lost. Becoming president. There were 2 political parties, Whigs and Democrats. A new party was started to fight slavery. It was called Republican Party. In 1860, Lincoln ran as Republican and was elected as 16th President of the USA. No one from South voted for Lincoln because he was against slavery. 10 states separated from North and called themselves Confederate States of America. They elected their own president. America was divided. On April 12, 1861, Southern soldiers fired on the Union soldiers at Fort Sumter, South Carolina. That started the Civil War. Like these stripes set, these striped ones, these blue stripes are Union states. These red ones that like we live in, the one red one, is the Confederate States, and the yellow one and the white one you don't need to know because it's nothing.
What does that mean, the blue ones?
The blue one are the Union states.
What does that mean?
It's for the Union soldiers for the North.
Okay. exactly. What does the red stand for?
Confederate States.
And what does that represent?
For the South states,
The Southern, what did they believe in?
there should be slavery, and the Union for the North believed that there shouldn't be slavery.
Exactly. Good job.
End of slavery. Abraham Lincoln wrote the Emancipation Proclamation. It became law on January 1st, 1863. It abolished slavery. During the Battle of Gettysburg, more than 8,000 soldiers were killed. A special cemetery was built to honor those soldiers. On November 19, 1863, Lincoln gave a speech. It's called the Gettysburg Address and is considered one of the most important speeches of all time. In 1864, Lincoln was re-elected as president for the second term.